Hello everyone, this is Satyaprakash. Welcome to my channel. This is part 35 of GitHub. In this video, I'll discuss what are the list of useful GitHub commands. So before going through this part 35, please visit my part 1 and part 2 of GitHub, basic about GitHub and what is the Git and what is the uses of Git bash to write the commands. So in this video, I'll discuss few points, that is what are the list of commonly used GitHub commands and how to add a project to GitHub repository. So guys, this is my Git bash, and for this session I have used this GitHub repository. Alright, so how to create the repository, I already have created the videos in my playlist, that is Git and GitHub. Please go through that. So I will show you and few examples so that you can understand what are the uses of these commands. So first, the number one command is git init. That is initialization. You can see here, right? So to initialize GitHub repository in your local, you can use this git init. So I just copy this and go to my Git bash. So here I paste it and enter. So you can see there is one .git is created, right? You can see here. So before do that, I'll create the path of this file so that it will be easy to understand what is the things is. So I'll go here, list of commands. So I'll use this path. So copy this, go to git bash cd and paste it. So before that I just convert to / to / because git bash support to change the directory in this format, and once you create, you can see this path here. So first of all, I'll use this command to initialize GitHub repository in your local machine project folder. So git init, and if you can see one .git file is created. So if you go here, you can see one .git file is created, and there is some folders and files here under .git, right? So I already have discussed this folders and these files in my videos. Please go through that. And the second number command is to get the status of file. So how to check? Just copy this git status, go here and paste it and git status. So there is nothing to commit, so that it is showing there is nothing to commit. If there is some file is changing, so that it will show that this file is going to undergo, that is on changes, or this file is something is ready to commit, then it will show this file and its status. Alright, so this is about command 2. Command 3 is we need to use this this command to configure username and password. So guys, this username and email ID is important while you push or pull any changes from remote GitHub to a local or local to remote. So this is just copy this to set the username. So this is the command, right? So you can see here, like username is like something you put your username like this and put enter. All right, and to set email ID, so this email ID command is git config dash and global, right? So here a single dash you can give here, single dash. All right, so I'll check here again. Okay, so I'll copy this again, this so this is the command for set the email ID. So inside you just put your email ID. So that username and email ID is nothing but your GitHub account. So here my GitHub account is Satya CS GitHub. So that for configure your username and password, it will username and email ID, you will put your GitHub username and email ID. So once it's set, to check what is the current username, so command is github config user.name. So I can see here Satya CS GitHub username, right? So you can see here this username is showing as his GitHub account. So I set this account in my Git bash. Alright, so next one is I'll command number 4 is git clone URL. So to clone the repository to your local machine, so git clone. So I'll go here, paste it, git clone, and instead of URL, here URL is the GitHub repository URL, guys. So I'll go here. So you can see the code is here, right? So just copy this URL, that is the GitHub URL for this repository, and come to this and paste it. And once you click enter, it will clone the repository to this path. So guys, here I'll go to this path. Now you can see Satya3 empty repository is successfully cloned to my local folder, right? So this is how about clone this. And command number 5 is I want to add a file. So what is the command is git add file name. So here instead of file name, I want to add a satyaprakash.txt. Okay, it's showing this did not match any file. So for that, what I'll do is I will create a file here in my local path manually. So that is satyaprakash KSHT. Yeah, this is a text file. All right, and I'll copy this this file. Go here and git add and copy that, paste here txt. Okay, it's showing list. Okay, because this path is not correct, so that it will not coming here. So I'll map to this path. All right, that is on / satyaprakash empty repo. All right, so here I'll go to my git bash and paste here cd. Okay, again I'll copy this path. Okay, clear all the screens, and I'll paste here this command, this path. So before that we'll put here cd and insert. So it will convert to /. Alright, so after then we need to put enter. So my path is correct and it's showing development branch, right? Because you guys see the default branch is for this repository is develop. There is 3 branches, master, satya, development. So default branch development. So after clone this repo, it's showing development branch. All right, so I will add this file, right? So git add satyaprakash.txt. So this add is correctly working, this command, right? Because this file is exist in our path. So this command takes this file as a add to my staging area. Alright, so this is about how to add a single file to GitHub, and if to add all the modified files to GitHub, right? So I'll go here and I'll change something in my satyaprakash.txt like welcome. Alright, now it is the modified file. Alright, so here I'll check the git status, and you can see there is something is changes not staged for commit, and there is changes to be committed, and this is the modified file. So here I'll what is the command is we need to add this command git add space dot, and for that you can use this command. All right, else you can use this command, right? So -a is nothing but all, right? Git add all to modify add all modified files to GitHub, right? You can see the successfully executed, there is no errors. And we'll remove this. This is all about how to add all modified files to GitHub. So command number 7 is how to commit the changes to GitHub. So this is the command git commit -am, and commit message is Satyaprakash text is added. So this is about commit message. You can see one file change, one insertions, and this is the command after execution, right? And we'll go to the next command is command number 8 to get the latest code from the main branch. So git pull, you can see here git pull, and just copy this. This is about pull the code from repo. So already up to date from this branch, right? So there is nothing is here. So here what I'll do is uh, command number 9 to pull the latest code from particular branch. So here by default is development branch. So you can see there is other branches like Satya master branch. So we need to pull from master branch. So this code is git pull branch name, and the branch name is that is master. Alright, so here we'll click enter. So git pull master not appear to be a git repository. Okay, there is actually I cloned this code from development, so that master is not there. So we just put here development. Okay, development development. Okay, and please make sure you have correct access, right, and the repository exits. Alright, so by default it is taking about development. Alright, so if there is like git pull or something like git pull origin, you can see here origin. Alright, so master, like a master, if we put here master, you can see here it is working, right? That is git pull origin master. So before branch you need to put origin, so that it will try to pull the codes from this particular branch name, master branch. So active branch is development, but I want to pull from master branch, so that I mentioned here the branch name is master, right? So it's showing already up to date. So clear the screen. We'll go for next line of command. So number command is git branch to list all the branches including local and remote. So git branch space -a. So go here, insert. Okay, so I can see here all the branches. So development is the is the local branch, and the remote branches are that is Satya master, and there is a head. It is corresponds to origin hyphen development. Alright, and so same branches you can see here in a remote. So same thing is showing here in my git bash as well. Alright, so this is all about. And command number 11 is to create a new branch name. So this is the command git branch name. So go here, insert. Okay, just copy this properly, branch. So branch name is I want to create here that is testing. Okay, and click enter. So my branch is created. Alright, and here I'll remove it, and I want to check the list of branches. So git branch space -a. So you can see this is the branch name. I already have put the branch -name, so it is creating, and the testing branch also creating, right? You can see here in the development, testing, and branch hyphen name. So this is all the branch names, and you can see on the left hand side of development, there is star mark, it is active branch, and all the red highlighted is remote branches. Right. So command 12 is how to delete a branch. So delete a branch, that is git branch. Okay, git branch. Okay, before that we need to check whether this branches is available in our remote or not. So if we'll expand this, so these branches are not created here, so it is just created in our local. So how to delete the branch? So copy this and git branch hyphen d, instead of branch name we need to put here, that is branch hyphen n name, right? So this branch is created in a local, I want to delete it. Okay, deleted branch name. Alright, and I'll check here what is the branch is deleted or not. That is git branch hyphen a. So you can see that branch hyphen name is deleted successfully, right? And we'll go to next command, that is how to delete a remote branch. So remote branch is nothing but that is in our GitHub repository, delete Satya master. I want to delete only Satya branch using git bash. This is the remote branches, 3 remote branches. I want to delete this Satya branch. So this command is git push origin dash delete branch name. So copy this, go here, and branch name is, I'll put here Satya, and click enter. So you can see guys, this remote branch Satya is deleted. If I'll go here, refresh our GitHub repository and expand that, you can see this Satya branch is deleted. There is only 2 branches, development and master. Alright, so go to next command is to create a new branch and switch to new branch created, right? So here I want to, we'll check here how many branches there. So here guys, there is active branch is development. I want to switch to testing branch. So this is the command, that is git checkout hyphen b branch name. So here instead of branch name, I'll put here testing. Branch git checkout hyphen b branch testing. Testing already exists. Okay, git branch name, right? So instead of that one, we'll check here testing. So you can guys git checkout testing, right? So it will, you can see the branch is switched from development to testing, right? So in this way we can switch our branches. And how to rename a branch? So git branch hyphen a old branch name and new branch name in our local. So go here, paste it. So instead of old hyphen branch name, it is testing or development, and I want to rename to development branch, rename to I want to rename as that is staging. So my branch is renamed, right? So how to check? Git branch hyphen a. So you can see there is 2 branches. Development branch is renamed to staging and testing branch. And I'll remove this to switch a branch. So git checkout branch name, I already have discussed this one. Alright, so git checkout branch, I want to check out here as git checkout. Instead of testing, I want to check switch to staging. So my branch is switched from testing to staging. Alright, and here remove this, go to next, and here to discard changes of particular file. So git checkout, go here, dash file name.txt. So here the file name is Satyaprakash .txt. So you can see uh, to discard the changes of particular file. So I'll check here whether this file, okay, so that means this changes is reversed, right? Discarded these changes, and go here, merging branches, right? Active branch. So git merge branch hyphen name. So if you'll go here and paste it, you want to merge this branch, like here staging, I want to merge here as testing. So already up to date, right? So in this way we can merge. And 19 is merging to a target branch. So this is the command git merge source branch and target branch. So source branch I want to use as staging, target branch I want to mention as testing. So this is up to date, and stash your change. So this is the command git stash. So no local changes to save, right? If there is anything changes, then it will execute this command and show you the successful message. There is something is changes in your local to save, and remove it. That is remove stash. Okay, before that what I'll do is I just modify this welcome one, go here, execute this command. So it is showing that is saved working directory and indexed on WIP on staging. Satyaprakash text is added, right? It is saved. Before it is no changes, so that it is showing this message. So after doing these changes in our file, it is showing something, some messages like saved working directory, and this is the file name it is added. And how to remove stash? So git stash clear, right? Now it is stash is cleared here, and remove it. So show the difference between two branches. There is a git diff source branch and target branch. So source branch is staging and target branch is testing. So there is nothing is there. Successfully executed this command between two branches. Alright, and to view the log or changes, right? So if you copy this and paste here, it will show some log, right? Some informations, whatever logged, right? When the username has login, and when the particular file is added, on what time and by which user, and the username and email ID, everything. So for confidential purpose, I did not execute this command. That will show my username and email, so that you'll try in your local and you can see there is some log related information you'll get, right? And same way, if you'll detail view of log changes, git log dash summary, right? So this will show the log details in summary, and this is all about log or changes, and brief view of log or changes online. So if you copy the URL, copy this command, paste here, and see, you can see this command, you can see that log related informations or changes, right, of using dash online. Git the help. So this is the command git help, that is, it will show some commands, that is clone, what is the command to clone, what is initialize, rmb, restore, rrm, sparse hyphen checkout. There is some important commands you can see here, right? How to pull, how to push, and what are the command for fetch. And as well you can see that what is the purpose of this command, like push, that is update remote references along with associated objects. So using this git help you can see some related commands that is useful for the working on the GitHub repository. Alright, so you can get some ideas on that, on this commands git help. So clear the screen, and there is to go back to the commit or changes. This is the command git reset hyphen hyphen hat. So this is the command is git reset, right? And you can see here is now at this is the commit ID for Satyaprakash is added. This is the file name, right? Text file. And you'll go here and how to list stashed files. This command is git stash list. Okay, so successfully executed. And next command is come out of stash, that is right working from top of stack stack. So this is the command git stash pop and executed. No stash entries found. And command number 30 is that is discard stash changes. So command is git stash drop. So we'll execute this command. So no stash entries found. And next command is going back to head. So this is the command git reset hyphen hyphen soft head. So successfully executed, right? And next command is going back to commit before head. So this is the command git reset dash soft head, and this is the symbol, and click enter. So successfully executed. And code command number 33, that is equivalent to that symbol, and we'll use that head, this symbol, and 1, right? So copy this, go here, execute. Successfully executed. And but command 34, going back 2 commits before head. So we'll use this 2 right after this symbol. So copy that, I'll copy this command, go here. So you can see that is ambiguous argument head t unknown revision or path file is in the working tree. To separate, use dash dash to separate path from revisions, like this. So this is the command to reset. And it will suggest something like you need to use this command as well, right? So this command is going back to commits before head. And command 35 to see the list of available tags. So git checkout, and this is the command. So there is nothing tags like v0.0.1. Alright, so to set the current tag, that is git tag, this one, and the tag m tag name. So you'll copy that, go here, and instead git tag hyphen a v0 m version 0.0.3. So fail to resolve 0.0.3 as valid ref. So there's nothing tag like this, and they say it's not added here. And to create a new tag, Okay, I just use this again. That is this is the message need to put. So it is successfully executed, right? And this means the tag is created with this name v0.0.3, right? I want to create a new tag, so copy this, git push hyphen tags. Okay, so here could not read the repository. Okay, git push tags, so dash tags. So instead of single dash, you need to put double dash so that you can see the new tag is created with this name, right? And after then we can check out to this file, right? Git checkout, and what is the tag name is v0.0.3. Okay, now we can see switching to tag this one, and you can see that head is now at this first commit. This is the file name with some file name and with modified with m, and there is one more file is satyaprakash.txt. So after executing this command, you can see this informations, right? And I want to clear the screen. So to delete the, okay, before that I want to check that tag name. So you can see one tag is created, right? So just click it. You can see in our remote repository that tag name is created, and under this tag name there is source code. Okay, go here again. You can see this tag name is that is selected, right? Because the tag name is showing here, that is the active tag name v0.0.3, so that is selected here in a remote repository. So in this way we can create and push the tag to our remote GitHub repository. Alright, so how to delete the file from your working directory? So git rm file hyphen name. So I want to file satyaprakash.txt. So the following file changed as in the index, right? Okay, this file cast keep the file hyphen is force removal. Alright, so in this way we can, okay, before that I want to git checkout and staging branch. I want to so it will change to staging and some information. So you can see this file names. I will execute this command again. Okay, so there is something you need to use that command dash cache for the keeping file, and dash f is to force the removal. Now next command is to show the metadata and content changes of the specified commit. So git status commit name. So git that is the, we need to use the commit name. So how to use this? Okay, so you can see this commit name, how to find it, commit name. Okay, so this is the commit name, copy this. So guys, you can see there is nothing is there. You can see inside in the bottom you can see some colon, right? You should put it as WQ, so that it will come to this new line. Okay, so here so guys, here you can see, right, git show commit commit name or commit message, you can see, and it will show some information about this of this particular file, corresponding files. So here it is, the file is showing git show commit name. Alright, to show the metadata and content changes of specified commit. Okay, so we'll find out this commit name. So go here, check the commit. So in this way we can check the commit, that using commit name. Alright, otherwise, yes, so if there is like git show while the commit during commit some message, we need to put here commit message. So here we can find out the commit message like fast commit, right? This is the commit name, fast name. During commit you should use some messages, right? Commit message like fast name, fast commit. So go here, use inside fast commit, and so fatal ambiguous argument fast commit, non revision or path. Okay, so commit name, right? Okay, git show, instead of this one we can use only this. Okay, so instead of staging we need to use as deployment. Okay, before that guys, we need to do some changes like Satyaprakash 1, and come here to we'll check the git status, right? Satyaprakash.txt, it changes not stress for commit. Clear the screen, git add and git commit -m added. Alright, and git push. Okay, before that we need to execute that git show, right? Git show first commit is added. Okay, git show, and this commit name is git show commit is added. Okay, you will use this commit ID. This is the commit ID, so we'll use this git show commit name. So guys, here, right, it is successfully executed. Git show, this is the commit ID, and there is something is that is it show metadata and content changes of specified commit. You can see this informations, that is a metadata and content changes of specified commits, right? And here you can see, yeah, you can see in satyaprakash.txt I have renamed from welcome to welcome1, so that it is showing here, right, with some informations. Alright, in this way you can check. And this is all about. Go to next command to delete a branch. So I already have discussed how to delete a branch. Git branch -d branch name. Alright, and to delete a branch forcefully, so git branch capital D branch name. And so this previous command will delete the this will force deletion of the branch even if it contains unmerged or unpushed commits, right? And next command is that is search the working directory for art. That is, the command is git grep art. Here will execute this command. So successfully executed. So this will search for working directory for art. And how to check list of branches, so I will have discussed, right? Git branch, we'll check here git branch. So staging, testing and staging, and git branch, you can use this command as well, git branch hyphen list. Alright, go to next branch, how to undo the changes, and git log hyphen online, you can use this. I already have discussed about this command. And there is, if you undo the changes, git report commit id, right? Go here, git report commit id. Before that, we want to check here git commit. Okay, before that we'll check here this commit id. Yeah, so here that is git report commit id. So we want to check this commit id. You can see commit id is this much, but it is just sort it to this up to this up to this line. So copy this, git report. Okay, use this commit id here. Copy this one. So guys, it is showing report is added, right? So this reports changes to be committed, modified and deleted. Satyaprakash.txt report is added, and you can see here there is something is messages is coming. So you just put your WQ. Okay, how to go here? How to come back to here as ignored. Stage for commit. This will list of commands. This report is added. Go back to WQ. And WQ here. Yeah guys, you can see you just put here WQ. After then I came to this you just come out from that screen to this screen, that is git report commit id, removing satyaprakash.txt to file change 3 deletions delete mode. If you go here, you can see from my this local path this satyaprakash.txt file is removed, right? So you can report in this way. That is how to undo the changes. So it will undo the changes like this using git report commit id. So it will remove this file and whatever changes there changes in that files. Alright, so this is the command. And how to delete a file forcefully. So git rmrf file name, that is I'll go here, clear the screen, git rm-rf file name is I want to delete is readme.md. So copy this, go here, instead of file name we'll put here this file name. So it is deleted. So come to this path of this folder, you can see readme.md file is deleted forcefully. Alright, so how to check the git version, right? So to check the git version, this is the command is git version. So come here. Okay, now this is the git version 2.31.1.windows.1. So in this way we can get the list of useful GitHub commands. So we'll discuss about second point, how to add a project to GitHub repository. Alright, so using Git Bash. So there's some steps here. That is, first of all, we need to create a project on your local machine. So I want to come to this path, right, and go here. Else we can create a new folder, it will be easy to understand. That is project, right? Step 1 is create a project on a local machine. So copy this path, go here, cd, map to this path, and you need to convert from backward slash to forward slash and enter. So it will map to this directory. Step number 2 is we'll create a GitHub repository. So create a GitHub repository, just click on this plus symbol, new repository. So here you'll use project sample. We'll use here as project sample. Public repository, add a readme file, create a repository. So my repository is created. Alright, so once it's done, we'll go to Git Bash and go to the path where the project folder exists, and we need some commands here. So first command is git init. We need to initialize. Alright, it is initialized successfully. So inside you can see one .git folder is created. And second command is git remote. That is git remote add origin, and we'll use this URL, right? Some that URL git that is my that is the repository URL. So .git, right, executed. So successfully executed. And then make sure you are in correct repository using git remote, right, and -v. So after then, next command is git add. We want to add the staging area. So successfully executed. Then we need to execute the git commit. That is git commit -m. Commit message is new project sample. Okay, so before that we want to add some files. So we want to add a text file, that is Satya, right? And here we'll execute again the add. So and then we want to use the commit message. So satya.txt is added, and then last command is push. So command is git push origin, and the branch name we want to use. There is only main branch is showing, right? So here we will mention here the main branch. If you want to forcefully push the changes, just put it as force, right? So I don't want to use as force, so I just want to push as a normal execution this command. And if sometimes if you did not set your username and password, right, you just if you that is, for me it will not ask. I already have configured GitHub username and password to push the files to my remote repository. So if it will ask or pop up any credentials like username or password, you should give in your local as well. So it should be same as your GitHub account. That is git push origin main. src main does not match any. So okay, git push origin Instead of main we should use as master. Okay, because it's the default branch is master in my local, so you should use as master. So guys, here you can see this file is successfully pushed as well as this branch name. So if you'll go here and just copy, you can see as well we push our changes using git bash. We can see one notification like master had recent pushes less than a minutes ago, right? You can see, you just copy it, you just refresh it, and there is two branches. One is main, and recently we have pushed our this master branch. So if you under main branch, this file is not showing satya.txt. So if you'll select this master branch, so you can see that text satya.txt file is available, and this is the commit message, and you can see here, right? If you click on this commit message, and this is the commit ID, this is the time, that is what time you push the changes. So if you click on this commit message, you'll get the details of this file. There is nothing is there, it's an empty file, right? So in this way we can add a project to a GitHub repository, and we can see after doing some changes in my git bash, I came to my GitHub repository, refresh my repository, and before it was one branch, that's the main branch, that's the default branch during creation of our GitHub repository. But after push changes, I can see two branches, that is the master branch is in my local, it was created, and it will successfully pushed along with the files to my GitHub repository from my local staging GitHub repository. Alright, so in this way we can add projects to GitHub repository. Alright, so so guys, that's it, how to use some basic and advanced GitHub commands during creation of working on your GitHub repository and your real-time scenario, and how to add a project to GitHub. So subscribe and share it to get the up-to-date knowledge on .NET, .NET Core, C#, SQL Server, DevOps, and GitHub. So thanks for today, guys, and have a great day.